Welcome back to the Discount Property Investor Podcast. Our mission is to share what we have learned from our experience and the experience of others to help you make more money investing like a pro. We want to teach you how to create wealth by investing in real estate the Discount Property Investor way. To jumpstart your real estate investing career, visit freewholesalecourse.com, the most complete free course on wholesaling real estate ever. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, guys, welcome back. Mike Slane, David Dodge, we are your hosts, and today we're talking about the brand new free trial that REI Black Book is offering. They've never, ever done this, guys. Not one time in history have they offered a free trial. So this is actually massive. We have been using REI Black Book personally for 7 years, I believe.
At least 7.
At least. I think our first bill was in 2013. And we're still using it today. I mean, that's how great of a software it is.
Pull it up, man. I think you're right, because this was my personal account, and then when we came together as a company, we kind of merged everything and cleaned up all the old stuff. And, yeah, I think you can actually see when we started using it, and it was...
I don't think it's going to let me, since it's logged into my account here. We'll have to log into yours to do it.
No, dude, you're putting me on the spot. I have no idea what my login is.
Yeah, that's
saved in my computer.
Saved in the computer.
Come
that's
on,
how
man.
Mine is too. Yeah, I'm almost positive since 2013 though. So either way, I mean, we're going on like 7 years, guys, of using REI Black Book, and again, they have a 7-day free trial. So this is crazy. This is really, really cool. I'm excited.
All right. So what is REI Black Book? REI Black Book is, well, I mean, the simplest way to look at it is it's a CRM, or like the ugliest way to describe it would be a CRM. REI Black Book does a lot more than that, and it's grown, I would say, I mean, so much. I don't even know how to put a label on it. I mean, or describe how much it's grown in the 7 years, even in the 7 years that we've been using it. So I know when it first launched, I mean, it was a CRM, and that was really, I think, Damon, the owner's idea, was a CRM for real estate investors. Now it's everything. It does
a lot.
So, I mean, Dave, we talked about it briefly, and we'll kind of dive into a few of these as we keep talking. But first and foremost, it does landing pages for you. It does web pages, full web pages for you, or it can host them. It has the designs. It does follow-up, email follow-up. It does, it's your phone system, or it can be your phone system. It does, what is it called now? Profit Dial. It's got, I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
They basically have every tool that you would need. You know, when we first started using it, Mike, I know that we were really using the web tools a ton. You know, we obviously have our disposition entire process through REI Black Book. So we use them, you know, for the most part, mostly I should say, for dispositions, but we use them for a lot of other stuff too. But they really truly are the one-stop shop in terms of, you know, having one software that can do all things, right? So when we first started, we built out a domain, which was the main website that we use for disposition, which is thediscountpropertyinvestor.com. Currently, we have a couple properties on there for sale and one under contract. Just got one sold over the weekend. That's going to make us about $5,000. And this website really, really, really helps in terms of the marketing, right? They also have the ability to buy websites through REI Black Book, so it just makes the process to streamline the website that you actually build and brand it with your URL extremely easy. I know we have done landing pages in the past for AdWords, right, or for Google, Bing, Facebook marketing, right? Those are really, really helpful, because, you know, you don't necessarily need a full-blown website for running ads. You just need a landing page with a couple pieces of information and a web form, right? The web forms feature is also really, really cool, because, you know, our personal website's actually hosted, like for Household Easy, it's hosted on WordPress, but we were able to embed the REI Black Book web forms So that way, whenever those contacts send messages over, it comes into the CRM.
And that's what's something. So, Dave, I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. It's like the internet. You just figure it would be so easy to set up. Like, it's 2021, right? You figure it'd be so easy to set up a website and like get someone to enter contact info and get it to come to you and be able to email them. It's not.
No.
Like, you still need like 5 services. You got to go to GoDaddy, buy a domain. You got to then figure out how to WordPress, build a website. Then you've got to figure out, one, how to get people to log in or to send you their contact info in a WordPress site. Not very easy. Then you have to figure out how you're going to email them. So you're going to use MailChimp or one of the other services. So REI Blackbook with the web form and the website or the landing page, it's already integrated. So, I mean, very, very quickly, very, very easily. Like, this is the easy button to launch a landing page or a website.
Yeah, really just to start a real estate investing business in general, because, you know, when we first started, Mike, we didn't have a phone system. We had to go explore different systems, and we're kind of in a couple systems actually right now, but you could do it all in Profit Dial, which is basically their phone system. It connects with the CRM, and they also have a mobile app, which makes it really, really cool. Now, you can build out call flows and workflows in the marketing area for the automation. They also have a campaign tracker.
So what's a call flow or workflow, though? Let's talk about that real quick.
So
it's basically like when this happens, then this happens.
Right.
Would be an easy way to describe it. So say somebody calls you and you miss the call. Well, then what happens next? What happens to that lead? So it can assign you a task, or you can have it send them a text message, or you can have it, you know, do any number of things. It can assign, you know, a tag, I think is what it's still called, in REI Blackbook, and you can kind of assign what this person is to that lead because they called this phone number versus this phone number.
Right.
And then you do this versus this. If it's a second time they called in, it'll do something different than the first time.
That's right.
So there's all these things you can build out, which are very, very powerful.
You can also put people on an automated drip too, right? And that's part of the workflows or the call flows. But, you know, let's say that you can't reach somebody for whatever reason. Well, you can build out a little drip that, you know, will send them a text or an RVM like every couple days, maybe even an email. Just any different way that you can, you know, basically continue to follow up with that person, right? So that's really, really cool that they have all of that stuff built in, right? So you have your web tools, you have your marketing. Now also, you don't need to go get a email service provider to send blasts out. They have it built right in.
Yeah, that's huge.
As well as texting now. You can now blast text out of here as well. So we use this to build our buyers list, and we also use it to market to our buyers list, guys. So there's definitely a ton of advantages with the marketing. Also, you know, you can build out an authority website like we have over at thediscountpropertyinvestor.com, what we use to market all of our properties. But you're also able to build out other websites. So if you want to do something more niche, like, you know, lease options or seller financing or sub 2, you can build out those type of sites. You can use it to manage rental properties and market those rental properties, you know, so on and so forth. So one of the cool things is it does have the contact database as well. So you have a full-blown CRM in here, but not only that, you have the ability to market, build those websites, landing pages, email out blast, text blast out, so on and so forth.
So you're probably wondering, hey,
so many different things, guys.
Dave and Mike,
it's pretty awesome.
You mentioned that you're using all these different systems and all this. Why is that if REI Blackbook's so good? Well, here's the easy answer. They have grown 10x in the number of things and the capabilities that they offer now. So when we started, they didn't have teams really built in. And this is something that became extremely important to us because we were working together and we have, you know, 3 or 4 of us in the office and we have to assign tasks to different people. Well, now they have that. So again, had we not gone down another route, shoot, we'd probably still be in there for everything. But again, it's just it's a function of where we've gone and you know how we've grown. But now, again, somebody starting out, you've got the ability to you know start pretty small and scale up your business and grow with REI Blackbook. Again, I just think that's very important to mention as well. So like the tasks thing is one of the features I would say is almost I mean it's critical.
Yep.
In a CRM.
I got a couple past due in here, man. Shoot, I got to get to work.
Well, again, we just we don't work in here every day, unfortunately. So, but that's one of the cool things about tasks too. So, what if it's past due? You know, Dave, I know this is kind of a little philosophy I've stolen from you, and that is, it doesn't really matter when it gets done the fact that you have a reminder out there telling you, hey, I need to get this done, is the most
That's the main thing.
And that it will get done, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, again, you may miss a couple follow-ups. You may miss a deal or two if you don't do it as quickly as you should. But the fact that you're still going to get to it, you will get to it, that's the power that having those tasks have, or having those tasks in your CRM has. Very, very powerful stuff.
Hey, I think that their trial is a 14-day trial too, which is, I think, phenomenal, right? Because sometimes it's just not long enough when you just have a 7-day, and you're not really, you don't have enough time to really dive in and explore, everything that the system has to offer. You're kind of rushed. So that was really one of the things that I was talking about with Kevin and Josh and the guys over there is, hey, let's let the listeners and the viewers actually get, 2 full weeks to test it out. Because sometimes people just get busy and they just don't have enough time right away. So guys, definitely look into REI Black Book. If you go to reiblackbook.com/DPI, which stands for Discount Property Investor. All right, reiblackbook.com/DPI. It's going to take you to a landing page that's not only going to give you a free trial, guys, but this free trial is 14 days, and it's also going to waive the $997 license fee. So it's kind of like a double whammy. Not only are you going to get to save $1,000 when you sign up, but you're actually going to get to test out this software for 2 full weeks, right? Mike and I have been using it for about 7 years. We are not looking back. I don't want to have to go build out a new disposition website. This makes it so easy. Also, we use this to build our buyers list, guys. So when people are, they say, hey, let's get you on the buyers list, or I'm curious to get your deals, Mike and I just send them a link, and they get to opt in and select what type of deal or what type of area they're in. We don't have to mess with it. You can also use it to build yourself a list of text as well, to SMS blast those out. But basically, I mean, this is the all-in-one solution. Mike, if I would say if we started using this now versus back in 2013, we probably wouldn't have the use for all the other systems. Now, we have a couple other things that we have, kind of built or added along the way. But Mike and I are really kind of in the mindset right now of less is more. So I wouldn't be surprised if over the next 3 to 6 months we move into using a lot more of the features that REI Black Book actually has to offer. Because again, Mike said it best, when we first started using it 7 years ago, they didn't have the teams. They didn't really have tasks in there as well. They definitely didn't have the SMS blast. When we started using it, they were just really good at the web tools, the domains, the websites, the landing pages, and as well as the email blasting. The phone system's new, right? They also have a driving for dollars type of an app. I don't honestly know a whole lot about it. But again, if you're looking to use less softwares, this may be what you're looking for, literally, right? So guys, let us know if you have any questions about REI Black Book. I would highly recommend you go use the 14-day free trial, guys. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. But we've had a lot of success using this software over the years, and we really, really like it. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. Like, I don't really have anything negative to say about any of their softwares. Everything that we use it for works awesome, and we've had very good success with it. So again, I just would really encourage you guys to go to reiblackbook.com/DPI. Check it out for 14 days. And it also comes with 2 of their most popular training courses. So not only are you going to get free access, but you're actually going to get free training, right? And then on top of that, you're going to be able to save $997 when you sign up through our link, which is reiblackbook.com/DPI. Love it. Anything else you want to add on this topic, Mike?
No, man, I think you said it. I mean, that is 100% accurate, though. I mean, I if I was starting over, this is probably the software I would use and would probably stay in. I would avoid doing what we've done and going out and finding another software because you don't have to anymore. REI Black Book has everything in it.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh, you know what? One thing I didn't even mention is they do have a property analyst area, which will allow you to pull comps right in the software too. They also have a place to make offers. You can store all your photos in here. So I mean, essentially, if you think about it, like to get into wholesaling real estate, right? You typically need 5 or 6 systems. You need a place to run your comps, right? You need a place to store your photos and your notes and to create tasks for those leads that come in. You need to be able to make offers to these individuals. And then once you get them under contract, you need to be able to market those properties and send them out to your buyer's list, however that may be, email or text message. All of this you can actually do right inside of REI Black Book, guys. Highly encourage you to check it out. Brand new 14-day free trial access. Again, it comes with 2 popular trainings as well as the $9.97 sign-up fee is waived. So I don't really know what else we could do to help encourage you. Go check out this amazing software, guys. We love it. We've been using it for 7 years, and we're not going to stop anytime soon. All right, guys, check it out. Click the link below this video or go to reiblackbook.com/DPI for a 14-day free trial, free training, and, of course, get that license fee waived. Until next time, guys, thanks again. Signing off. Thanks for listening to the Discount Property Investor Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to help us reach a wider audience. To jumpstart your real estate investing career, visit freewholesalecourse.com, the most complete free course on wholesaling real estate ever. We would also appreciate it if you left us a review on iTunes or Stitcher. Thank you in advance for your support. And remember, you make your money when you buy, you get paid when you sell. Now let's go build some wealth.